Welcome to Sweet Soul Pilates. Please remember to engage your core, protect your spine, breathe, and be sweet to you. We'll come into a child's pose stretch as we prepare for today's 9-minute abs and waist mat Pilates class. And now we'll raise our arms overhead. And we'll come onto our hands and knees as we prepare for some cat-cows. And let's begin. As always, we have our 33-second timer. When you hear 3 clicks, that is wrapping up that move. And now we'll come back onto our hands and knees. We're going to step 1 foot out at a time, as if we're preparing for plank. And we're going to lift ourselves up and back towards our feet, back to a plank position to repeat. As always, please be sure to exhale through any difficulty. Never want to hold your breath. And if you're shaking, that means you're doing a great job. And let's take a quick child's pose stretch. And now we'll come back up onto our left forearm. We'll extend our right leg. And we're going to bring our knee to our elbow, back to extension, knee to chest, back to extension. And now we're going to come over to our right forearm, extending our left leg, bringing that knee to our elbow, back to extension, and then knee to chest, back to extension. Repeating this combo move on this side. And now we'll come down to a seated position with our legs slightly bent. We're going to extend our arms to center. And we're going to lean back down towards the mat, lifting ourselves up, reaching both of those arms overhead, and repeat. So we're not laying completely flat on the mat, we're just leaning down to tap the mat and lift back up, bringing those arms overhead. We'll take a few of these. And now we'll bring our legs up to tabletop, laying completely flat. Place our hands behind our head. And we're going to alternate extending one leg at a time. Bringing our chin to chest as well each time we extend that leg. And now let's hug our knees in. And for our next move, we're taking a double leg extension, reaching both arms overhead, bringing that chin to chest as you lift up. Again, double leg, double arm extension. And let's bring our feet back down to the mat for a moment. And raising our legs back up into tabletop. Hands behind our head, and we're just going to lift, tucking our chin to our chest, and tap back down on the mat. So we're just taking some crunches here. And then we'll bring our legs back to tabletop, hands behind our head. We're going to take some double taps down to the mat, and then lift our legs up towards the sky, and take another double tap. For an extra challenge, you can lift your head slightly off of the mat, tucking your chin to your chest. Again, I'm tapping both feet down, and then raising both legs. And let's hug both of our legs in. And we'll bring our legs back down to the mat, hands behind our head. And we'll be taking some alternating elbow to knee. So right elbow to left knee, and left elbow to right knee. Alternating sides. And now we'll roll ourselves up to seated. Finishing up today's class with a child's pose stretch. So we'll bring ourselves around onto our knees, stretching into that child's pose stretch. And then we'll roll ourselves up, leaning back onto our arms. And then we'll raise our arms overhead 2 times for a nice stretch. And that is all for today. I will see you soon.